Hi guys, welcome back to the Crafty Home. Today I'm going to take you along with me as I do a watercolor painting. I don't paint real often, but I do like to paint if I get the chance. I have painted in a couple different mediums. I've done acrylic and oil, and I just recently kind of started watercolor. I say recently, but it's really, it's been 2 or 3 years since I started. I just have not done very many paintings. I don't get a lot of chances to paint. I think I've maybe done around 13 or 14 watercolors, and it's my favorite way to paint because with watercolors, I feel like it's so forgiving. It doesn't have to be completely accurate. There's a lot of whimsicalness to it, and if you make a mistake, it's not such a big deal. You can take up paint and add paint. You can do different shades really easily with it. So it's just a really cool medium to work with. So I have a thank you card to make. My brother and sister-in-law invited us out for Christmas, and we just had the best time. And they're always the most gracious hosts. They always make sure we have so many things to do, so many fun things. And so everyone in my family will write them a separate thank you card. So one of the things I like to do, and I don't do it every time, but I try to, is do something personal. So today I'm going to make a watercolor card as a thank you card for them. And I'm going to take you along with me as I do it. This will not be my typical tutorial. I don't feel confident enough to teach something like watercolor or even painting in general, really, as far as pictures or drawing. I'm not somebody who's had actual training in that kind of area. I took an art class when I was in high school for 1 semester, but I honestly can't remember it. So it's not like I know techniques or even like the right kind of tools to use to be able to teach it. I know that there are techniques and there are specific tools you're supposed to use. I probably don't even do things right, but the way I feel about art is that you don't have to know exactly how it's done, right? There's no one way to do things. So for me, I just kind of do what feels comfortable for me, whatever works. And so because of that, because I'm not trained and I don't really have any education in it, and I don't really know, I don't want to say I don't know what I'm doing, but I kind of don't know what I'm doing. Like I just kind of do. And because of that, I'm not real comfortable with teaching it, but I did still want to show you it because I think it's really cool to watch. I love these kinds of videos, so I'm really excited to do this. So it'll just be kind of like a fast forward of me drawing and painting it. The other thing is I very rarely create my own art, and by that I mean I generally look up something that I like to draw or paint. So like I'm not somebody who just comes up with something off the top of my head and puts it on paper. I'm not creative in that kind of way. I do need something to look at, something to kind of guide me. So, real life, like I want a real bird to look at or a real tree to draw, or if someone else has done something that I think is beautiful, I might want to try to replicate it. So that is how I do artwork. So you'll see me go along and find a piece that I like and that I want to recreate, and that is how I do that. I hope you like this. If you do, please leave it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel so you see more videos from me. Okay, you guys, let's get started.